It's me. It's been a while. I turned 25. I turned 25 in a week, and I'm jumping around bleachers in my local park at like 11 p.m. on a Friday night. It's also like 28 degrees outside, so I'm kind of freezing, as you can tell. But, hi. I haven't made like a vlog like this in a while, since like the attempted night vlog a few months ago when I was like having social anxiety because people were still out, but it's late enough at night now where nobody's out. Also have like a better lens for vlogging, hence why my face is a little more lit up. But man, it's been like a strange month, not gonna lie. When you have so much time on your hands and you can't figure out what to do with all that time, it like makes you go crazy, I think. I still haven't edited like the second part of the Japan vlog, but not that there's much to edit because I didn't really get much footage on the second half of that trip because I yapped and recorded way too much on the first half. But just wanted to catch up, talk, chat, see how we're doing. I'm like walking in these fields from that vlog, and it's just kind of chill out night, not gonna lie. It's like nobody here because it's cold and people have better things to do with their time on a Friday night, unlike me. But I'm just chilling. Talk about motivation, because I feel like that's a topic for anybody that they can I guess relate to, right? I feel like lately I have been like so sapped of motivation to do a lot of things, and I always like to be like super self-reflective, right? I don't like to... Ooh, I just slipped in mud. It's alright though. I like to be super self-reflective on things, right? And be honest with myself. And I think a lot of that lack of motivation just comes from... I don't know, I feel like I took an ego hit, not gonna lie. Getting laid off was really unexpected, and you know, was sort of flying high in that sense. Not that I was like enjoying what I was doing, but like, you know, just doing well for myself. And obviously it came out of nowhere, and I think that that's definitely hurt the ego a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm somebody who has a pretty big ego. I'm pretty confident in myself to do new things and do the things that I want to do and try new things. And I think that was a bit of a shock to the system, and I think that goes for anybody. And I sort of feel like it's taken me a while to really process that. I haven't really had time, you know. Obviously, like after it happened, I went out to Tokyo and had like such a good time of my life, pretty much. And it's like, you know, now I'm sort of just like here, trying to figure out a camera angle like a fucking buffoon. But I don't know. Like, and I think now, like, I've had a few weeks to like really settle in. Been interviewing in places, you know, good stuff, but no catches yet. I don't know if you can hear that, but like, there's like a giant overpass right there where like all the cars drive. So I don't know if that's coming up on my microphone. If it is, I'm sorry. But yeah, I feel like I've just been like, finally things have just settled in a little bit, and you feel like a sense of nervousness, right? Because obviously, you know, that's just a shock to the system. There's all these layoffs. I keep seeing like LinkedIn is so doomer. I open Reddit on recruiting hell. That keeps popping up on my recommended on Reddit now, and I'm like, oh God, stop, man. I don't got to see these stories of like, I haven't found a job in 7 months after 700 applications. I've only put in 300 applications. Don't do me like this. But I don't know. Like, this has been a pretty productive week in terms of like, I guess getting some like interviews and stuff and calls done. But yeah, it was definitely like a shock of the system. Like, in retrospect, I feel like a bit of an ego, bit of a confidence hit. But I think what matters most is that, you know, I'm trying to bounce back, trying to like get a job for now, get going, and see what I can do. On top of motivation, I also want to like bring that up, right? And I think it's demotivating in a career sense to think like, oh, like I'm doing really well for myself, I'm flying high, and then all of a sudden it's just gone in a second. You know, really unexpected and such. But I think that sort of spread to like my motivation with like everything else, right? Like I streamed for like 4 days. But my God, I could feel it was just not, I felt like I was forcing myself. And obviously we had the podcast coming up, so I sort of wanted to, you know, get in the mood for streaming for that and things of that sort. And even with the podcast, I didn't feel like seasonal recap. I didn't really feel like myself the entire time, so it was a bit jarring. And I'm trying to get back on it. It also doesn't help like the seasonal depression's coming in. And I feel like I never really get that because I usually like the winter, but I think it's because I gotten so into photography and like shooting, over the last few months that it's like I can't really go outside to take photos because A, it's fucking freezing like it is right now. Like these are like gloves for pressing on screens, and my fingertips are frozen. So there's that issue, and then B, it's like it's so cloudy all the time, so it's not even like a pretty day to shoot. So it's been really strange, but we'll make it through and such. But in League of Legends for like 3 weeks straight, that was like the worst fucking decision I ever made in my life. I literally like played over 120 games in like a week and a half, which is disgusting, but you live and you learn, right? But yeah, no, so I don't know. I think the best thing for motivation is like you gotta not be afraid to try something or do something, right? I feel like when I vlog right now, right? I don't think I'm great at vlogging. I think I just yap at the camera and talk. And I don't think it ever comes out good most of the time. But like I'll never learn to get good at it or do better if I don't do it. And like I didn't say anything fucking revolutionary there. That's what people have been telling other people for generations, but it really is the truest shit ever. Like if you don't try to do something, you're not gonna get good at it. It's not gonna just happen, and nobody's gonna force you to do that thing. Like you have to take that initiative on your own. And so like I think one of the things that I've learned from all this is like, all right, I have a dream, something I want to do. So let me take the initiative and let me go towards that, right? And that's what I've been doing for the last few weeks. I think I know a lot of my friends have heard, and I've told them, but like I'm going to go to a Japanese language school this year. I put in all the application stuff last week. Sorting out all the details with that, but I'm doing that in like June, and I've been wanting to do it forever. And after my last trip, that sort of confirmed it for me, like, oh, this is where I want to go, this is where I want to be. And thankfully got able to sort of bring my parents around to the idea, and it's not like it matters what they think or not. It's something that I'm going to do for myself that I wanted to do. And obviously it's a big move. It takes a lot of courage. I hear something, and I don't know if it's oh no, it's the flagpole. I thought it was a skunk or something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to, last few weeks I'm just trying to take that initiative and jump into that unknown. And with videography and things of that sort, I've been playing around with my camera a little bit more. Want to definitely shoot some more stuff, especially on the waterfront when it warms up a little bit. It's really cold at the moment when I go over there, so haven't shot much there, but I want to do some sort of nightscape things and little video projects with simple music and such. So gonna be trying that more this year as well. But other than that, life is life. Life goes on. I got nothing to complain about. As always, thank you guys for watching. Peace.